Let's see, let's see. I know Helga was asking for a reading. What's coming towards her in love? All right. All right. Helga, you're probably just gonna have to rewind it back. But what's coming towards Helga in love? What's coming towards Helga in love? What's coming towards Helga in love? Okay. What's coming towards Helga in love? Alright. What's coming towards Helga in love? I'll get one more card. Alright. Girl, don't let no man stress you out. You gotta, how can I put this? You gotta let a man be a man, right? You can't rush them. That's one thing I learned. You can't rush a man at all. And you gotta let them do their process, right? And I know for us, it's kind of stressful and nerve-wracking because it's like, because we think more so if you like us than, you know, tie us down. Men is very complicated. They don't do stuff like that. So just in future, just let it be. Just let it be. Just do what you got to do. Like get hobbies, read a book, so that they don't do that. But what's coming next for you? You have 3 of Pentacles. So there's some type of wanting to build a partnership, a foundation. So somebody's gonna come in that wants to build, right? So we have the Magician here. So they might be very confident in themselves. They might know how to transmute energy or be very good manifestators, right? But here it's given like you're basically gonna be building up to what you want, what you're gonna manifest. And I feel like you might have 2 suitors because we have the 2 of Pentacles here, and it's given juggling. So you might be having 2 suitors that you like and just can't choose between the both. There's healing. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse, which is the Wounded Warrior. But in reverse, it's like there's some healing that's happening. And then the Tower in reverse. I feel like all this is coming. This person that's coming to you in love, I feel like they're gonna come in after you have some type of epiphany of like the type of person you want, or how you want them, how did you want them to make you feel, stuff like that. Let's see what else is coming towards Helga in love. We gotta change that mindset. It's not, yeah, always choose the wrong one. Nope. We don't do that here. We gotta change that mindset because you gotta understand our mind is a very powerful tool. When we speak negative, it brings negativity out. So you'll be careful with that. But like, I always choose the right person. We gotta change that mindset. Rewire that brain. I always choose the right person. And because you don't like that, that's why the universe is going to give it to you. Because the universe likes to be funny. The universe likes to be funny. Let's see. Let's see what else. See, look, Helga. You do have love coming in. You have annoyance, right? So this love that's coming in for you, they might annoy you. They might annoy the hell out of you. But I don't feel like it's a bad annoyance. It's just like, why you gotta be like that? Like a flirtation annoyance. There it goes. Flirtation annoyance. We have freedom here. You want somebody to... The type of love you want is a freeing love. Whenever you have freeing love, you want to be able to be yourself without being judged. You want to be able to be yourself without holding back, right? Hi, Amber. And this free, this love and freedom. Also being able to do whatever you want to do, but not like in a toxic way, just to do whatever you want to do, as in, yeah. They're not going to be controlling or jealous, like that type of do whatever do. Look, and you have getting to know each other and fall in love. So you're actually going to get to know somebody. You're going to have to, I feel like with you, when love coming towards you, it's going to be very, very slow paced. And it might drive you nuts because you want something that, let's go. We're moving fast. But maybe you just need to slow it down a little bit. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, look. We have the dragonfly. It also talks about healing, adapt and change and healing. Yeah. Not today. Don't avoid that healing, girl. You gotta do that healing. Do some journaling. Because look. Let me tell you something. Once you start that healing, S made his decision. You're gonna have to move on from it, right? S said he doesn't want a relationship. We're not gonna wait for nobody to change their mind. This is one thing I learned about men. Once they say something, take their word for what it is, and just move on about it. Right? Don't let a man tell you twice. That's my motto. Don't let a man tell you twice. They tell you one time, that's enough for you. Right? So he said he don't want a relationship. That man don't want a relationship. We're not gonna change his mind. You're gonna go about your business. You're gonna find somebody else, right? And look, we have the sword and the rose and passion, right? You're gonna find somebody who you're not gonna wonder if they want you. You're gonna find somebody who is gonna know the moment they see you that you're the one, because they got passion here is the same chemistry, like each other, equally having fun. And sword and rose is having clarity. This person will give you clarity. They're gonna be consistent, have clarity, give you consistent, and they're gonna be all about you in a healthy way. They're gonna be all about you. So just do the healing. Just heal. The wounds of, like, I choose wrong. You gotta heal that, right? You gotta do your manifestation. It's gonna come in once you heal that. So every day, whether you want to look in the mirror, whether you say it, doing the dishes, get it ready, I always choose the right one. I always choose the right man. Always say it. I always choose the right man. Right? Because I've been there. I thought I was like, damn, bad choice. And you know what it is? Past relationships taught you that your discernment wasn't working when your discernment was working. But now we got to be like, I always choose the right man. But you got this, Helga. The right man's going to come for you. We just got to change that mindset and watch what's going to happen. It takes 3 months for the brain to rewire itself. So it's going to be about 3 months. If you say every day, it's going to change. Do I know when? No, they're not giving me a timeline. It's more so it's up to you. It's up to your healing process. And how fast you could change that brain chemistry of yours. Let's see. It's upright. Yes, it is. I quietly send my number to the Capricorn that what he doesn't know is that I plan to... Well, look at that. I was putting the cards wrong. I was like, why is this looking wrong like that? Let me shuffle. That man better go advocate. He better go advocate for you to stay. better go talk to that principal. We're like, you know what? Amber's a really good teacher. I think we should make her full-time. Alright, let's see. It is cold here tonight. What will doesn't know say what will happen between us after I leave school? Okay. Amber wants to know what will happen between her and the Capricorn once she leaves the school. What will happen with Amber and the Capricorn once she leaves the school? Amber wants to know what will happen between her and the Capricorn once she leaves the school. Oh. Okay. Good night, Helga. So emotions might be running high because we have the 3 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. Right? It's telling me emotions gonna run high. It's giving more eternal energy. I feel like it's more from him. He might be his emotions might be a little fluctuating internally. And the 3 of Swords, even though the 3 of Swords always talks about heartbreak, but still, here's given like disappointment. So his internal world might actually be clashing a little bit, but he's gonna. We have the manifestation here, right? We have the magician, then we have the Wheel of Fortune, and then we have the 6 of Wands. It's given. He's gonna realize how much he misses your energy, right? Especially if he's gotten so accustomed to it. And he's probably gonna try to, in a way, manifest you getting like a full-time job at school without even trying to. Like, he's gonna do it subconsciously, and things are gonna move forward. I feel like move forward with you guys. I feel like it's gonna be good energy between you two. I'm hearing like great friends. Let's see. What else? What else can we tell Amber? Good night, Rennie. Yes. Let me get one more card. All right. So we have. Ooh. Okay. So we have. The axe and camera, right? So it's given learning from the past, right? Learning from the past. He might have some abandonment wounds a little bit, and that's why internally he's going like through an uproar, because it might trigger some type of abandonment wounds. But then, like, we have the photograph here, so he wants to make new memories with you, new memories. Probably look at photos if you guys have photos together. Ooh, that felt weird. Then we have self-indulgence. He might but I feel like it's both of you guys. You guys might both focus on yourselves as the separation occurs. because I think Rennie would be the last one for the night, because it's gonna also show like some type of appreciation of you guys' energy being together. Then we have wedding rings, right? So it might, like I said, you'll be great friends, but it's gonna might turn into something more, because now you guys are gonna have to talk more on the phone, because you can't see each other in person no more. It's giving that type of energy. Let's see what else. Okay. So we have reconciliation here, but I don't feel like it has anything to do with an argument. I feel like it has more to do with, I'm sorry I haven't contacted you in X amount of time. Like that type of reconciliation, right? We have security coming in. So, you know, you might secure that relationship, girl. You might secure it. We have children involved. So children, I feel like his decision is going to be heavily based on the children, right? I feel like he weighs on whether or not you are someone he wants to help raise his children with, right? That's type of energy. And we have love at first sight. So it could give two things. For me, it would give like, because you guys haven't seen it, gonna be not be able to see each other for a while, that you guys are, it's gonna have like a love at first sight part 2. Like when he first saw you, he like was amazed by you, but when he sees you again, he's gonna be like, oh my god, yeah, that's my person. That's my person. Let me see here. Let me get one card from here. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that ensures my soul, right? So right now you might be just gonna be focusing on health stuff. Green, heart energies as well, because the green is a heart energy. Yeah, so it might be just be a time apart because of health a little bit, but I feel like you guys will talk more, especially since you gave his number, and he's gonna apologize for that, because I feel like he's gonna be in his head a lot, since, you know, he's not gonna be able to see you at school. But I feel like it's gonna like slow burn. It's gonna slow burn. It's not gonna hit him like right away, but he's gonna realize like, oh, you're missing. But we have union here, so yes, girl. Let's see. But he's gonna be missing you. I feel like he's gonna be missing you. All right, so let's see. All right, Echo wants to ask about the future business. Yeah, that's why I said the reconciliation card's gonna come on. He's gonna be like, I apologize for not reaching out in timely fashion. All right. You're welcome, Amber. Let me just shuffle. All right, let me go. Echo wants to know if this is. Have a hole in it. I keep spilling this shit on me. All right. Echo wants to know when she will ask my guys about my future business. When she will meet her business partner, the characteristics they would hold. When a house she will meet her business partner. Let's see. Okay. 3 cards at once. Let's see. All right. Single card. I'm gonna start with. All right, let's start with this one first. I gotta pick it up. So we have the 6 of Wands, right? So 6 of Wands could be 6. I think it's 6 months. No, 6 weeks. 6 weeks, 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. It could be one of those. 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, right? So we have the 6 of Wands. Just talks about recognition. This person is gonna like recognize your talents, right? They're gonna recognize your talents. They go also be like somebody who is kind of like an overachiever, so they might be unconventional in certain ways to achieve their goals and to achieve greatness, right? We have the Queen of Wands here. So very authoritative a little, but not overbearing. They could be someone who can't command the room with just their energy, and they also, I feel like they work out of intuition, right? They just follow the intuition very much. We also have the Sun card. So this person is going to be very delightful to work with. They could be heavily in their masculine energy, whether female or male, but I'm getting like it's female energy, but mostly in her masculine energy, which works out for her. She's like one of those like I guess mask femme, right? So it could also be wait, in February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, 6 weeks, 6 days, 6 weeks. So it's given Leo energy. So it might be around Leo season, or they might be a Leo. So that's another thing. They might be very social. They're not impulsive. They're not immature, because we have a Page of Swords in reverse. And also Page of Swords upright is like ideas and ideologies. So like I said, unconventional. What this is, what's really throwing me off, is the 4 of Cups. I feel like this is you. I feel like you meet certain people that you think have potential to be your business partner, but it kind of deterred you. It's like those 3 cups are more like distractions, right? So don't like try to test them, vet them out, right? When you meet 3 people, because they're gonna come in after like the 4th person. So you got to vet them out to make sure they're not money hungry or just trying to like steal money. Just let be like they know what they're doing, right? Let's see here. Let's see, what else can we tell Echo about her potential business partner? All right, I said your dream needs to be practical, right? Full moon in Taurus, your dreams need to be practical. So make sure when you plan things out, especially with this partner, make sure that it's not overextending achievements, meaning it's something that you could achieve within a certain amount of time, instead of like being delusional about it. Because yeah, you could be delusional about your business, but it's calling for you to be very practical about your business, especially in starting in the beginning. You could be delusional afterwards, but starting in the beginning, you have to be practical. Due to investments, money, budgets, and stuff like that. Let's see what else. Balance spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Yeah. So this, like I said, this person is they use their intuition a lot. So they gonna be balanced logically and spiritually. So they're gonna use the intuition a lot. So they might even have some type of gift of insight that can help you. So you won't be making like the wrong investment decisions. Let's see. Let's see what else. We have crop circles, messages, curiosity, signs, right? I feel like there's gonna be signs when this person starts coming closer. I feel like it's gonna be more number signs. So you might see the number 222 a lot, or like 444, or 888. Like those are mostly numbers that deal with like partnerships and stability and money. Also pay attention to like dreams that's gonna happen, or even if like strangers tell you certain things, because sometimes strangers give us messages too. So pay attention to what strangers tell you. Because it's gonna be like, let's say for example, a stranger might tell you one so a word, or they might give you a story and the story sticks with you, and then when you meet the person that you're supposed to go in business with, they tell you a familiar story almost exactly the same, and it's gonna be like, oh, haha moment, like that. Let's see what else. Yeah, look, flower of life, inspiration, awe, and dreams. Yeah, so pay attention to dreams as well. Pay attention to your dreams. The dreams might also give you more. It might give you more messages to who the person is. And I feel like when you're gonna be given like repetition dreams, they're gonna be like similar, but not like always the same thing. So for instance, it might be like what do you call that? Like dreams as in a certain type of business partner. So like somebody who is like, you might dream about somebody who has a go-getter, like example, like they go-getter to get everything, they're always busy making things happen. You might have dreams repeated like going like different angles like that, and then you meet somebody and then the dream stop. That's how you know that this is like the person you're supposed to be working with. Let's see what else. Alright, this is the last card, last two cards. So we have vegan, solitude, independence, and peace, right? So this person might be very peaceful. They might actually be a vegan. So they're very peaceful. They're very they come off as a loner, but they work really well in a team. And then we have earth element, survival, adaptable, reliable. They could be very reliable, very practical, like I said, practical, reliable. And they might, like I said, they might help you make things move faster along. You're going to have like 3 dupes that's going to come in, so be very vetful of them. Don't let them into the business right away. They just make sure that they prove themselves. But 6 weeks to 6 months is what I'm getting. 6 weeks, 6 months. So it might be around Leo time. From what do you call that? Taurus season to Leo season. But that's what I have for you, Echo. And I feel like you guys are going to do very good. Very, very good. All right. Kasana. All right, let me just put these away. Alright, guys. Don't forget to do live every Tuesday and Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You're welcome. Scorpio man. We don't want those. Reflection something to my subconscious. I had a dream of this Scorpio man. Girl, you sure that man jump into your dreams? Who's trying to invade? I stay away from Scorpio man. Oh no. They scare me. All right. So Katana says she had a dream of the Scorpion man. Scorpio man. So she wants to know, is the dream a reflection of something through her subconscious? So what was the dream about? What was the dream about? All right. What was the dream about? That was a really messy shuffle. What was the dream about? Okay, 2 major arcanas. Alright. Let me get 2 cards. I'll pick that one up. Let me get 2 more cards, please. Alright. Alright. Hi, Ryzen. Alright. So Scorpio man give me the ick too. Alright, so the dream was definitely a reflection, right? Because we have the Hermit here. So, I'm getting it's more like some type of archetype of man you want. Because if you had to dream about Scorpio, if you really think about it, Scorpio man is very seductive. We're going to say it like that. Scorpio man is very seductive. They are very sensual, they have high sex drive, very mysterious. Like, they're out there, right? They're a little mysticism, right? So think about the archetype of Scorpio man, and you would have a dream about that because maybe it's what you want. You reflected on the type of man that you want, right? Because we also have the 8 of Swords here in the reverse. Because you might be stuck on like one type of person, type of man. Like, how can I put it? So you might be stuck on a singular type of man. So for instance, you might like a good guy. Like you might like somebody who's like a goody two shoes. That's for example, not like really putting it, but like example, you might like somebody who's a goody two shoes, right? And then your subconscious is like, you want to change. You want somebody who's more sensual, more like freaking the sheets type of thing, right? And you also have the 7 of Swords in reverse. So you want somebody who wants to be able to lower your guard, right? Because if you think about Scorpio men, they have the ability to make people lower their guards a lot. So you want somebody who's not only mysterious, but somebody who can very much support you, right? And maybe this man has some type of characteristics like that, but but it's like the cons outweigh the pros type energy. He could be, because we have the Page of Wands, he could be very immature. So you might be certain things that you like about him, And that's why he kind of like manifested into your dreams. But in real life, he's probably like very immature and too spontaneous, meaning like he's too wishy washy. But we also have the world here, which talks about completion. So it's given an end of one era to enter another one. That's what it's given. It's given one era to enter another one. Hey, you might have one of those book talk guys. Because I'm getting very sensual vibes. I don't like that knock. What else can we tell Katana about the dream? What else can we tell Katana about the dream? Yeah, look, passion. Look, this is definitely Scorpio vibes. Passion. This is passion. Having fun. Let's see what else. And then we have abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly like I said. You're trying to manifest a man that's almost similar to the Scorpio man, but a little less wishy washy. Chaser. That they might chase you. They might be a little clingy, but depending on your level of clinginess that you like. We have the golden mirror. All right. Here, the golden mirror talks about like self-absorbed narcissism, one-sided relationship, love bombing. But I feel like in your aspect, there's more somebody who constantly reassures you, constantly, calls you beautiful, sexy, and stuff like that. Like, who compliments you all the time. And I feel like in the beginning, you might feel like, are you love bombing me? But it's just their like how they talk. Let's see what else. And then we have the engagement ring. Somebody who's very long term. Long term. Very, very long term. I want to pull. Well, let's pull from here and then I'll pull the other card. What else can we tell Katana about the dream? What else can we tell Katana about the dream? Yeah, look, calling in your soulmate. You definitely calling in your soulmate. You calling in, manifest them. It works in dreams. I'm telling you like that. From experience, it works in dreams. Look, we have engagement ring and weddings, right? So yeah, somebody who's definitely long term. Like it's the archetype. It's definitely the archetype. I'm getting the archetype. Yeah, look. We have express your love, and it's safe for you to love. It's definitely an archetype that you're trying to manifest, like true love on the bottom. And if you really think about like Scorpio men, they be kind of a little bit emotional, and they will tell you, their feelings upright. But let's see the type of love language they will have, because you are trying to manifest through dreams the type of man you want. Let's see. Netflix and chill. I know this type of little sexy deal. Netflix and chill. Cute memes. Childhood activities. You might have little childhood activities. Maybe that's where the little immature energy is coming from. And quality time. Okay, girl. So yeah, you definitely trying to manifest a certain type of man into your life. Keep dreaming. It works. I'm telling you, it works. It's just that it's not even a spicy dream. Hey, it don't always have to be a spicy dream. It don't have to be a spicy dream. Trust me. I low-key manifested my man in my dream. And it was nothing spicy at all. It was more like very protective, fun, laughing, stuff like that. And that's exactly the type of man I got. So it's not always, spicy dreams, but it's just the archetype of who they are in the dream. I'm telling you. And also pay attention to the dreams too, because if you have recurring dreams that happens like that all the time, and then eventually you meet somebody, and then boom, the dreams stop. Girl, you might have met the person. And we just shuffle. Yeah, I did a good call ending it. At the time, I'm gonna end the list where I'm gonna end it, because I'm tired. You're welcome. Thank you, Katana. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. I should not let you know. Gonna switch decks after this shuffle. Alright. Angel wants to know. Alright, Angel wants to know, how will his online interview go, and will it help him publish his manuscript this year? Oh. How will Angel's online interview go, and will it help him publish his manuscript this year? Oh, okay. Out the door. Alright. Okay. I'll put that up there. That was weird. Anyway, so let's start with the manuscript. We have the Page of Pentacles, right? So it's not gonna be like a solid type of thing to help you with the manuscript. It might be tentative, so it depends on how everything goes, like with the job, right? Because we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, so it's not a no, but it's also not a yes, right? Because we also have the Tower in reverse as well. This just tells me that it might be on hold a little bit, so don't expect it to get published this year, but it will help you refine it, right? The interview, we have the Nine of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Cups, right? So you're gonna get an offer. You might actually ace this interview. You're gonna feel very emotional about it in a good way, because the King of Cups, they feel emotions deeply, but they don't really act on emotions, but they feel it deeply. And with the Nine of Cups here is wish fulfillment. So, and the Knight of Cups is giving an offer. So you're gonna get an offer with this online interview, right? But when it comes to the manuscript, don't really expect it to get published this year. It's more so, it's gonna help you refine it a little bit. Let's see. Actually, yeah, let's see here. Let's see what else. So we have self-indulgence. I feel like the I feel like they will have you doing your own role, to be honest. Because self-indulgence is like you probably will be somewhere like doing work by yourself, but not like in a hard role, like too much work. But more so, they're gonna see that you most likely probably excel by yourself without dealing with too many inputs coming in, right? You're gonna make a lot of friends because we have girl talk here. You're gonna make a lot of friends. You're gonna have a lot of memories here. Um, I feel like this job might actually be really good for you. Emotionally and spiritually, it's gonna uplift you a lot. And if you have heart with a key, it's gonna do something. It's gonna unlock something within you that it's gonna be refreshing. A lot of people might tell you, "Oh, you look different," or you feel different, like that, like that type of opening. Let's see what else. We have Larian, strength, courage, bravery. So it might give you more. How can I? So it might give you more. I'll say strength to like think outside the box. Like we probably have been in other places where if you try to do things unconventionally, they will try to dim you. But here they're gonna encourage thinking outside the box. Hi, Sprinkle. Let's see. What else? We have Anunnaki, control and drama, conflict. Yeah, like I said, back in the day, you have I'm sorry, Sprinkle. Like I won't get off at 11:30, so I'm trying to do this list. But I'll definitely be on Tuesday. I am a little bit tired today. So yeah, you leaving behind a environment that try to control. Like I said, they try to dim your conventional thought. Like we have Syrians, which is artistic integrity, honesty. So you might actually be encouraged to do more outside the box, outside of thinking stuff. Ebbins, mystery, reading between the lines, intuition. Yeah, look, and look how the background is like scholar stuff, like here, books and that. So yeah, you're gonna be more. I feel like you're gonna be the person that everybody comes to help out with their project instead of working on everybody like on a team. I feel like people are gonna come to you with for your insight because it works, right? So the interview is gonna go good. I feel like your manuscript's gonna get refined, and I do feel like you're gonna be working by yourself, but not in like in a bad way, but more in a way that you're gonna excel more. And I feel like you're gonna like. I feel like you're gonna like it. I feel like you're gonna like it. Just go into the interview confident yourself. And I feel like you're gonna nail it. You're gonna nail it. I feel really good energy coming from this interview. You're welcome. You got this, Angel. Don't second guess yourself. Speak with confidence. Be confident. And you're gonna ace this interview. You're gonna ace it. And don't be afraid to pitch ideas that are outside the box, because that's where you thrive the most. All right. All right, Angel. All right. And Lauren wants to know what's coming towards her in love. All right, Lauren girl. Let's shuffle again. Let me take a little sippy sip of my juice. I guess my titties are thirsty today. What? All right. Lauren wants to know what's coming towards her in love. Lauren wants to know what's coming up for her in love. So, what's coming up for Lauren in love? What's coming? Okay, I like that card. That card is good. What's coming to Lauren in love? Ooh. Oh, actually, no, it's not really bad. It's not really bad. What's coming to Lauren in love? Ooh. Yo, can they shut that baby up? It doesn't even sound like a baby. It sounds like a little 5-year-old crying. And it's driving me nuts. All right, Lauren. This is what we have for you. So, we have the 10 of Wands, right? You're leaving this behind, right? You're not Mr. Fix-It. You're not Bob the Builder. You want to leave this type of relationship behind. Relationship that puts burdens on you, right? And you're moving towards a relationship that is more peaceful. If ads bring in peace, right? Six of Swords talks about peace. Moving to calm waters, very peaceful. So that's the type of energy you want in a relationship. Not this is hardships. This is putting more work on my shoulders. No, you want peace, right? You do have somebody who's a King of Wands, right? Their King of Wands is Aries, Leo's, Sagittarius energy. They're very fun, spontaneous. They know what they want, very secure in themselves, right? The King of Wands. And they're not going to have you second guessing. But here is what you might get confused a little bit, because they might tell you the Knight of Pentacles. They might want to move slow. But in some places, they are the Knight of Wands. So it's like they will go back and forth. Like, once they really feel you out and they will start off going slow. And then once they figure out, like, you guys are compatible, it moves so fast. And then once it hits a certain stage, it goes back to slow. So that might give you, like, a little whiplash. Just be aware of that. But I feel like it's just more so how their personality is. When they really excited, it's like, think about it. If a kid is really excited, they have crackhead energy. But their intentions are to do things slow and move slow with you. Let's see. Let's see what else. Right? You have not enough, so you might be frustrated. Like I said, you might be frustrated of the back and forth. It's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. Hold on. We get there. Hold on. Summertime? Might be around the summertime. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friends. So you guys might start off as friends first, or just think it might be a coffee date. I don't know. I think coffee dates are a little... I don't do coffee dates. You're going to have to feed me. I need more than coffee. But, yeah, you guys might have, like, coffee dates. Or you might meet at a coffee shop. Right? Oh, excuse me. Oh, yes. This person... Thank you. This person is coming after, like, we stabbed in the back. It's coming after, like, a lot of pain, hurt, deceit. Like, the 10 of Wands. Like, it's coming after a lot of that type of energy. Heavy energies they coming after. And it's more so, like, when you decide you want to exhale. What I mean by you want to exhale, when you decide, like, I don't want struggle love. right? It's like, I don't want struggle love. That's the type of energy I'm getting. Yeah, we have Ascendant here, which says prepare for union. You know, transcending obstacles, learning, expanding new phase, preparing for union. Yeah, so they definitely prepare. They are like, that's the Knight of Pentacles energy is given. They are doing like slow movement, but they're having their whole intentions to be with you. So we have the Sword and Rose here, which is, they're gonna give you clarity. That's why I said with the Whiplash, you might feel confused a little bit, but they are gonna give you clarity on the direction it's gonna go. So it's not gonna be like you're gonna be confused. They're gonna let you know, like, hey, yeah, you know, this is what we're doing. This is how you do it. We'll see. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. What else can we tell Lauren? What else can we tell Lauren? Okay, Lauren. They might be here for a long time, but again, it also depends on you guys. Because you know, free will always plays a part in it, right? So we're gonna have freedom here. Freedom as in they're gonna let you be who you are. You're not gonna feel like you have to be a certain way. Also freedom in relationship. You don't want them to like hover on you or just be on you 27/8. Like, you don't want that. You want somebody who will allow you to breathe. Like I said, exhale. We have spiritual awakening. So they might trigger in a spiritual awakening in you. So be prepared for that. Or you might trigger each other for a spiritual awakening. It might be some type of healing that triggers both of it. So be aware of that. But they're gonna court you, girl. This is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of the Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, they love to court. That's a slow moving. We're gonna court you. So they're gonna be courting you. You might have vivid dreams about them when they get closer. And it's gonna feel very, very real to you. Like, very real. You're gonna wake up disappointed. Trust me, I know, I've been there. You're gonna wake up disappointed at how real the dream is. You're gonna be like, why can't it be like that, right? But then we have sexual healing and enchanted love. So this is, I want to say it's like a fairy tale book type of love. Like, it might be like a Cinderella love or Beauty and the Beast type of love, but sexual healing too. So, girl, sex might be bomb. Sex might be bomb. All right, but it's given long term. It's given a chance to love gives to me long term. So they're gonna be here for a long time. It might be slow, but they're gonna be here for a long time. Right, sexual healing. All right, sleepy. In general for March. All right. Oh, look at that. Shuffle. Yeah, they lucky it's Friday. Got this little kid hollering. All right. Sleepy wants a general reading for March. What messages do we have for the Sleepy Cat when it comes to March? What message do we have for Sleepy Cat when it comes to March? Okay. That's what we liking out here. Okay. What is messages do we have for Sleepy Cat when it comes to all right. You're welcome, Lauren. All right, Sleepy Cat. So we have the Sun. March is going to be a good month for you. The Sun is the happiest card in tarot, right? It's going to be a very, very good month for you. You're going to have a lot more happy days and sad days. The month might go fast for you. We have the Knight of Swords, so it's fast movement. It might go really, really fast for you. I'm seeing that somebody sees you as a Queen of Cups, so very nurturing, very loving, right? Even when you try not to be, that's the type of energy you're gonna be embodying in March. We have the Justice card here, so karma is gonna be on your side in March. Be on your side. I don't feel like it's gonna be bad karma. I feel like it's also some type of balancing that's gonna come in. So it's given very karmic. March is gonna be for karmic people who mess with you. But we also have the Page of Cups. It's just, the Page of Cups is like a messenger. It's very kitty love. So somebody might be like, I like you. I have feelings for you. So somebody might be expressing their type of feelings. Let's see here. Let's see, what else? Healthy choices. So you might be making a lot of healthy choices. March might be a turnaround for you. You might choose things that are more uplifting, more elevating, more feeding the soul, like happy, like make you happy. We have photographs here. So you might be making more memories, might be taking more photos. Like I said, it's giving you're gonna do things that make yourself happy. That's gonna make a lot of memories, a lot of keepsakes. So we have the butterfly relationship involvement in the next phase, healing in a child. Yeah, so you might be healing it. You might be healing your inner child. Also feel like you might be if the person comes in, you might actually give them a chance. The one that says I like you, might give them a chance and see where the relationship goes. It might be a little bit of love in the air. All right. I feel like the mask be you, hiding your true feelings. Or at least pretend not to. Like I said, you're gonna be in the Queen of Cups and energy, and even if you don't want to be. So it's given like I don't want to be in this energy, but I'm gonna be in this energy. Let's see what else. We have addiction here. I don't feel like it's anything bad. I feel like it's more you're gonna be sort of on edge, right? When this person comes in, they're gonna like be like, hey, I like you, or express some type of fondness towards you, and you're gonna restrain because of how the past was, right? You've been it's like I've been there, done that. Let me see if you actually do like me. That type of energy. Let me get one card from here. We're going to have a lot of laughter. A lot of laughter in March. A lot of laughter for you. Let's get 2 cards from here. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. Yeah. You're going to learn that stress of things are not going to be good, right? You're going to learn that you just got to let it be what it is. Worrying doesn't really do nothing. It's just going to cause you stress. It's going to push you in like a low vibration. So you're going to learn not to worry about a lot of things in March. Let's see. What else? Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Like I said, happiness is going to be in March for you. You're going to feel like you're going to do whatever you want. Whatever you want. Just don't rob a bank, girl. We have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Yeah. I feel like that these two go hand in hand because it's like, you know, I can't control nothing. It doesn't make sense worrying. So I'm just going to choose patience and choose to live my life, right? Bottom of deck, acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. Yeah, you're going to March, like I said, March is going to be very transformative for you. Very, very transformative. Very happy. A lot of healthy choices. A lot of healing, but in a good way. And if this person comes out and be like, hey, I like you, look, split the deck relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Yeah. March is going to be a very transformative month for you in a good way. I don't feel like it's going to be heavy energy. I feel like it's going to be more happiness, more, you know, I'm doing me. I'm doing what feeds my inner child and what heals my inner child. So March is going to be good for you. I like that. I like that energy. You're welcome, Sleepy. All right, Amber Perez. All right, it's Amber Perez still in here. All right, Amber, we got to go finish this other deck to shuffle. All right. This is upright. Make sure. Oh no, it's sticky. All right, going once, going twice, going 3 times for Amber Perez. All right, I do too. All right, Rennie, you up. Rennie was just in here. Oh, okay. I was like, I know, girl was just in here. She's already grabbed my coin. No, Amber, we couldn't see your. I don't know why. I don't have filters on my comments, so I don't know why it does that. I don't even know why. Like, I don't have filters on my comments. So why? Let me see. Yeah, I don't have filters. Nope, I don't have no filters. Which I think is weird because I put this as not for children, so I don't know why. I'm waiting for the snow to melt so I can start using the track field across the streets. Yeah. Say it again. All right. All right. Amber wants to know, will she catch a break even for her kids? Amber wants to know. Amber Perez wants to know, will she get a break? Will she catch a break? Let's see. Will Amber catch a break? All right. That's fine. Okay. So, you're in what I like to call a middle of a character development, right? And the only reason why I say that, because we have the Hierophant here, right? The Hierophant talks about faith, belief, marriage, and all that, right? I feel like your belief is being tested, right? Your faith, your belief is being tested. This usually happens when you're about to embark on a very new chapter in life, one that is gonna propel you forward and have a lot of blessings and opportunities come in. But in order to do that, the universe, your spiritual team, whatever your belief is testing your faith. Do you have faith in the divine? Do you have faith in God? Do you have faith in, the unseen that they're gonna have you? Because we do have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. I feel like this is the energy you're in right now. Everything's moving very, very slow. Very, very slow for you. Right? But once you get over that whole test of faith, everything's going to start moving fast. So you have the Knight of Wands. Right? But also your perspective is being challenged as well. The Hangman, right? With the halo here, there's some type of enlightenment that you need to receive. It could just be having boundaries, right? Because we do have the King of Swords here. And the King of Swords is somebody who, has very good discernment, very smart, but they also cut through the bullshit. That's why the sword is up. They're not afraid to use it, right? And they operate out of logic and intelligence rather than emotion. So you might not, you might gonna have to hold your emotions back a little bit, especially when it comes to certain people. But you're gonna have to cut off a lot of people and things, right? My ass is really hurting right now. Let's see what else. What else can we tell Amber Perez? Yeah. Receiving what you want, progression, arrive, moving on, closure issues. Yeah, look. You have the boat here. The boat talks about, blessings are coming in. I feel like you're like, because I'm getting shown like a hill. So you're on top of the hill right now of the testing your faith part, right? Once you get over that hill and go down, everything's gonna start happening, falling apart. But you are